Jacob Morris is back with us for another edition of his wildly popular new series, Morse Code of Weather.
It's great.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about sunrises and sunsets today. So if you ever wonder why you get those beautiful oranges and reds in the sky, we're going to be answering that question today. I know North Dakota has some of the best sunsets, right?
Do we ever?
So here's just a couple of our photos that we've gotten over the years of some beautiful sunsets and sunrises in our area. And it all starts with talking about the optics within our atmosphere. So the white light that comes from the sun, and any white light is made up of a full spectrum of colors, from red all the way to violet. When you shine white light through a prism, you get all of those different colors. And light is a waveform. It's a form of energy, and from shorter wavelengths to longer wavelengths as well. So the shorter wavelengths, such as purples and especially blues, are better scattered in the atmosphere. That's why the sky is blue. We can answer that question first. And when we get a milk particle, which is what I'm going to show you in an experiment in just a quick second, we're going to see that the light from the flashlight scatters that white light, and the white light is absorbed, blue light is scattered. Same thing happens with our atmosphere. When the light comes in from the sun, oxygen and nitrogen particles in the atmosphere scatter that light, and we get blue light emitted, which is why the sky is blue. This is a process called Rayleigh scattering. We'll show you this experiment that I'm referring to right now. We got 3 glasses of water, 2 of them filled with water, and some milk and a flashlight. That's all that we need. We're going to put a splash of that milk in one of the glasses of water, stir that up and to dilute it a little bit. So now we have a glass full of water, that diluted glass of milk and water, as well as a glass full with just pure water. We're going to turn off the lights and then take our flashlight and shine it in each of those 3 glasses, and 3 different things are going to happen that will explain why the sky is blue and why our sunsets form those orange and red colors. When we shine it in just the pure water, nothing happens, as we would expect. That's the control. With the milky mixture, with just a splash of milk, we get that scattering of the light just because of some of those milk particles within the water. And that's why our sky is blue. With just a couple of those oxygen and nitrogen molecules in our atmosphere, that allows for that blue light to be scattered. But when there's a higher concentration of those milk particles, just pure milk in the glass, we get the orange and red colors with the sunset. So we can explain that with this graphic right here. When we have the sun at noon shining directly down on the earth, it passes through a very small layer of the atmosphere. Versus at sunset, the sunlight has to go through a longer path in the atmosphere. And that means it has a longer period of time to be scattered out by those particles in the atmosphere. So a summary of all of this is that when the sun is coming through the atmosphere with all of the full spectrum of colors, the blue and the other colors of light are scattered out, leaving only those oranges and reds by the time it reaches us, when that sun is a lot lower in the atmosphere. So that's why when the sun gets really low on the horizon, and especially with some smoke or other particles in the atmosphere, that can enhance the sunsets with more scattering of that sunlight. So a quick recap of this experiment: we had the just milky mixture diluted with the milk, and then the pure milk had 2 different results with when you shine the flashlight in the dark, explaining why the sky is blue and why we have those beautiful sunsets here in North Dakota.
Such a great experiment, and something anybody can do at home. It's safe, and it gives you a really good idea, Jacob. I love that experiment because it also tells you why at noon we have very little orange. And we have a lot more because the atmosphere and how the sun's got to travel through so much more atmosphere, sunrise and sunset.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
And even during the winter, the sunsets and sunrises can even be more vibrant because the air is drier, right?
Yep, that's
There's
right.
less water vapor molecules in the atmosphere to scatter out some more light.
And of course, we all know about the smoky skies too.
Exactly.
And that adds a whole different component. So
Jacob,
Jacob,
can enhance the sunsets.
yeah, very much. Yeah, thank you very much.